What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kizzy, and I'm back with another video. Hey, hi, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your support. Let's get into it. So today I want to talk about seeking reciprocity. I want to talk about as so within, so without. Unless we ourselves carry something, how can we expect somebody else to carry something, right? So if I don't take care of myself and make sure I'm okay at the end of the day, how can I make sure that somebody else is okay? How can I make sure that I take care of them in the ways that they really need to be taken care of if I'm not taking care of me, right? Temporarily, I feel like we can do this, and I've done this. You know, I've been in relationships where I give a lot and I do a lot for somebody else, but I'm not doing it for me. So then I'm losing something and they're gaining something, even though, are they really gaining something if I'm giving them something that I don't even really have? If I'm giving them out of lack? So I've given from spaces of lack, and at the end of the day, it wasn't really fulfilling to me as it would be had I had my own, source of love within that I was then also sharing with them. I think a lot of the times we try to share things and give things that we don't have. And that's where we cause imbalance. Because, how can I expect somebody to give me, love and respect and this if they're not giving that to themselves? Honestly and openly, right? At some point, somebody's going to lose something. It's not a winning game for both parties. Because I ended up giving and giving and giving, but I reached a point where I was like, oh my God, who even am I? I don't know myself. I feel like I've lost myself. And I felt lack within me, and I felt honestly hurt and just overwhelmed when I realized that I feel like I'm losing me. I'm losing me to everybody else. I keep giving me away to everybody else, which created an imbalance. And then I was left in lack, and they were stuck in this or left in this. It's important to be honest with yourself about where you are. And I wish that I had somebody to tell me, be honest with yourself about where you are, hear yourself out. Because I didn't always listen to my emotions. I didn't always care for my emotions. I didn't even realize or know how to regulate, honor, own my own emotions until I did. But I was so trying to give and do and this out here that I forgot about in here. When it starts in here. This is the home, the vessel, the body, the spirit, the soul. So, somebody cannot really offer you love, respect, honor, loyalty if they're not offering it to themselves fully, right? In the most healthy way. If I don't have my own balance, how can I offer you real balance? If I don't have my own relationship with myself and my own healthy independence, how can I offer you interdependence? Without codependence. If we don't give to ourselves, we cannot truly give to others. So it's about asking yourself the real questions. How can I give to myself? What do I already have that I know that I can give? What do I need help with? From somebody else or myself? How can I provide what I need for myself? And then be open to sharing it with others. I don't regret giving to people at all, even if they hurt me, which a lot of people have. But I don't regret it because I gave from my heart. I gave because I wanted to, right? But at some point I had to choose me, and I had to say no more. I had to say I'm coming first. Because I'm realizing that I'm giving to you, but I'm losing stuff. I'm realizing that I'm giving to you, but now we're creating an imbalance. You're trying to give to me, but I can't accept what you're giving to me because I'm not giving it to me. You know, somebody wants to give you so much love, but you don't feel you're deserving of that love. You can't really accept that love. You're not going to be able to accept that love as you deserve it, as it is your birthright, because you're going to think like I have. I don't deserve that. Why do I deserve that? I'm not good enough, so why should I get that? I shouldn't get that. And we push it away because we think it's too good for us. We feel like we're not enough for that. But we are enough for that. But it's about knowing that, honoring that, realizing that, learning that, and healing those wounds that say you are not this, you are not that. Because you are. Love is your birthright. Love is my birthright. You know, I wanted my partners of the past and people that I've dated to give me emotional availability and be there emotionally for me. But I wasn't even emotionally there for myself. I was emotionally there for them, but not for me. So how can I expect somebody to give me emotional availability when I'm not even giving me emotional availability? If I don't respect myself and treat myself with respect, how can I expect somebody else to treat me with respect and give me respect? Why would they do that? People treat you how you treat you. If you treat you like they're gonna treat you like, or they're gonna try, they're gonna take advantage. It's mistake your kindness for weakness. But it's not, right? Because your emotions are beautiful. They are. As intricate and as soft and as intense as they can be, because mine can be intense. They still deserve to be seen from me and from others. But some people don't value themselves so much that they're not able to take what you're bringing to the table and value that. So like I said, I wasn't able to accept the love that I was being given because I didn't feel worthy of it. I didn't feel deserving of it. Granted, I do think that this love was, very fast paced and it was too much for me and I needed to set boundaries at certain points just so I could feel it in, right? But set those boundaries. But how can you set boundaries if you don't even know what the boundaries are? If you don't even know where they stem from in here? Because we find our boundaries from in here. Not out here. I've wanted my whole life practically, right? Up until 2020 when I started loving myself and giving to myself, I've wanted so much for somebody else to come in and save me, to come in and give me this and give me this and just provide to me that real, nurturing, compassionate, safe love. But then Spirit told me, you know what? It doesn't come from out there, Kizzy. It doesn't come from out there. It comes from in here. It comes from in here. No amount of searching I did out there fulfilled me. Made me feel true love. Only the love within here has. Only the love within here has. And I grow it every day. Stop, you're making me blush. And I never give up on her. I never give up on me. You can't give up on you. You gotta keep fighting for you. Whatever you want, you need to embody yourself. You need to be yourself. Manifestation. Feel it to heal it. Give to receive. You gotta give up that past. You gotta give up what doesn't serve you. You gotta give up what doesn't resonate so you can invite in what does. Feed yourself with what does. Compassion, love, patience, self-acceptance, nurturing, patience, availability. Because for a long time, I also spent time with everybody else out there. Oh, let's go to this party. Oh, let's go hang out with this person. Let's go do this with this. Let's go do this. Let's get on this. Let's do that. Always looking out there, but it's not what's out there. It's what's in here, and it's what's right here. Because nothing out there is going to fulfill you. You know, you see all these famous people with the cars, the clothes, and the partners, and the friends, and the Grammys, and the awards, and the accolades, and the achievements, and some of them still, trigger warning, commit suicide. Some of them still are deeply unhappy, deeply wounded. And that's because it's not out there. It's not out there. It's in here. It's all in here. And the more we realize that, the more we save ourselves from unnecessary lessons. Because boy, did I have to go through them lessons. Okay. I had to go through it. I'm still going to do it. Figuring it out. If I don't appreciate if I don't appreciate myself, how can I really appreciate what someone else is doing for me? How can I really appreciate all that somebody else has to offer without wanting someone else? Well, without wanting someone else, but without wanting something else. Oh, they're cool, but they could have this. Oh, they're this, but this could have this. Pushing people away. Reciprocity is important. But reciprocity also means we're in the same space. We're on the same level, so we're able to have a uniquely interdependent connection. Not a codependent connection, interdependent. But how can you get reciprocity if you're not even honest within yourself? I wish she would just treat me how I deserve. I wish she would just love me. I can't believe that she betrayed me. But then I look back and I see I betrayed me. I didn't love me. I didn't honor me. They didn't honor them. They don't love them. They don't really take care of them. They don't see them. So how could I expect them to see me? I didn't see me, so how could I expect them to see me and honor me and respect me? That's where we realize the dynamics of our mind. They're not lining up, they're not balanced. So be honest about where you are. Be honest about where you're not. Be honest about what you can give. But look within yourself for those answers. Look within yourself for that. Because it's you and you at the end of the day. At the end of the day. As much as we might want somebody to be able to give us what we don't have, Baganga. As much as we want somebody to be able to give us all these things, we can't expect them to be able to do that and meet that if we are not meeting that. You have to meet that for you. I've had to learn, and in learning, how to meet that for me. And truly meet that for me. And this doesn't mean I have to be all the way healed. Do I have to be all the way healed? Do I have to be all the way this? Do I have to be perfect? Do I have to be... No, not at all. But you gotta see yourself. You gotta see yourself. You gotta be willing to see yourself in all spaces, not just the ones that are easy to deal with. I've never been in a relationship that was balanced. There was always some type of power imbalance. And power imbalances stem from a lack of reciprocity, true reciprocity. And this is because someone's giving and someone's taking. Someone's taking too much and someone's giving too much. Or whatever the case may be, there's just a lack of balance. But in order to find balance, we have to find balance within ourselves so that we can then give that outwards. You can't give lack and then expect to receive abundance, because you're giving lack. You're not giving your all. You're giving half-ass shit and you're expecting whole-ass shit. But that doesn't work like that. That's not the laws of the universe. As within, so without. It's not wrong to want reciprocity, even though you don't have it within yourself. But you've got to be honest about, can I really ask this person for loyalty if I'm not loyal to me? Can I ask this person to love my emotions and accept my emotions and to see me if I don't even see me or acknowledge me or honor my emotions? Can I expect this person to choose me if I don't choose me? Not really. At the end of the day, not really. Temporarily, that might work, because it worked for me for years and years and years and years. But I had to learn the hard way. After relationship, no. Relationship, no. Relationship, no. Relationship, no. Relationship, no. That it's not about the relationships. It's not about what's out there. It's not about the degree. It's not about the car. It's not about the license. It's not about this. It's about acknowledging the achievements that you already have, acknowledging what you already have, and not wanting these other things to determine what you are. If I get this degree, I'll be happy, but you won't. Not if you're just getting the degree to have the piece of paper, to have the thing written. I was going to school, and I don't even really like school like that. It was never really for me. At a point, I wanted to drop out, but my mom was like, don't drop out, even though I already ended up dropping out, because it was never for me. But I tried to get it, and I kept trying to get it, and I switched my major so many times, and I really did try. And I got my AA degree in the arts, but I tried to get my bachelor's, but it wasn't for me, and it ended up not being for me. But I thought if I could just get this degree, I'd feel better about myself. I'd feel better about college. I'd feel better about this. I'd feel better about that. I'd be affirmed. But by who? Not me, because I don't even like school. I don't even care about school. But by them. By them. But we can't live for other people. We have to live for us. We have to give to us, first and foremost. If you're not being honest with you, you cannot expect somebody else to be honest with you. I mean, and you can, because I have. But it's not truth. It's not balanced in that way. Because you got to give it to you first. And of course, if you don't have it all together, that's okay. And I'm learning that, it's okay to not have it all together. But you want to have a good grip on yourself. You want to have a grip. You want to know what's going on here. And again, I wish I had somebody to tell me that, because I wasn't looking in here before. And then I started, and I realized. When you start looking within, you realize. And once you know better, you can do better. So seek that reciprocity within. What you want, seek it within. And then, as you seek it within, it'll come out here. Because that's just the universe. As within, so without. If you're being chaotic to yourself in a unhealthy way, like a very, very unhealthy way, so, you're not listening to your emotions, you're using escapism, you're doing this and that, like I have, that's what's going to manifest in your life. People who treat you like shit. People who don't honor you. People who don't want to be emotionally there for you or can't be emotionally there for you for whatever reason. Is it their fault? No. That's not what we're saying. Is it your fault? No. Because what is fault, right? But we've got to take accountability. We've got to take responsibility for our own energy, for our own lives, for our own path. Don't make it everybody else's responsibility. Don't depend on anything else outside of you to make you happy, to make you content. Because at the end of the day, only you can do that. I love you, sweet soul. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace.